Hey, welcome back to the channel. You'll notice the change of scene this evening as I'm recording this video. I'm actually working away for a couple of days with a client. So I'm here in a hotel and I thought I'd record a video anyway. One of the things that really interests me, and it interests me anyway, but it's really important for the work that I do with clients as well, helping them to develop visions and strategies for the futures of their businesses and their organizations, is to look at future trends. And I talked a little bit about blockchain on a previous video, but the big future trend that everybody's talking about it, but it's for very good reason, because it is, I think, the trend that's going to impact most of us in some way, and possibly all of us in big ways. And that's AI. And there's a lot of noise about AI on the internet. There's some of it well informed, some of it not. And what I wanted to explain to you is the number one thing that you can do to make sure that you maximize the opportunities for AI in your business. And that thing is to learn. It's quite early days for the emergence of AI, and it doesn't take long after that for us to start to see experts, in inverted commas, selling courses about how to use Chat GPT. That's the one where all the noise is at the minute. This AI engine that's capable of generating some quite well-written text. It's not perfect, but you can type a phrase in and say, write a blog article on business strategy, and it will write quite a reasonably worded article on business strategy. It's certainly shocking how much it can do in just a few seconds, and for free largely as well. So that's very, very big at the minute, but AI is so much more than that. It's going to be so much more than that. You find that with technologies that emerge, as soon as there's something which can be understood, people are then getting on board and trying to sell the ability to use it or to teach you to use it. And that's okay, but these are not the people who are ahead of the curve. These are the people who are on the curve. They're riding the wave. They're seeing a trend and trying to make something out of it. The best thing you can do with AI is read, is watch, and is learn about the possibilities, because ChatGPT is just a small part. It's just the beginning, really, of an emergence of mainstream AI that we can use and that will impact our businesses. It might impact our businesses positively. It might impact our businesses negatively, but we need to understand it. There's a couple of places that I've found. I'm reading a book called Human 3.0 that I'll put a link to in the description, because it is an outstanding book, really well researched. I forget the name of the author. I'm going to stick it in as a caption now because they deserve the credit for it. It's a brilliantly researched book from an AI expert, an academic expert on AI, who knows lots of other academic experts, and has written a book which tries to explain what the future trends might be and how they might impact us. And the reason for the vagary around might be is that the experts don't know how quickly and how far this thing is going to go. It's really quite stunning, and it's moving very quickly in some areas. It's not perhaps moving as quickly as people think in other areas. Very specific applications like beating a human at chess or writing a compelling blog post, AI is excelling at those. General human level intelligence AI is, well, it depends who you ask. It could be not far away. It might be quite a long way away. It might never happen. Human 3.0, an excellent book, and it's well worth reading. As I said, I'll put a link, and I'm going to stick in the captions here who the author is to give them the credit for it, because I didn't do my homework and look before I started recording the video. The second person is a guy called Gawdat, and you can find Gawdat on YouTube. His surname, again, I'll put his name here. It's Mo, Gawdat. Again, someone who used to work for Google, used to run Google's X research lab. So these are the people who have the resources and the time and the inclination and the intellectual and technical capacity to start to understand these things. Mo Gawdat's book, Scary Smart, is stunning when it talks about how we need to think about AI in the future and what AI is, what it isn't, some of the possibilities. It really is scary smart. It's a fascinating book. Again, it's some of the predictions, some of the things that it talks about are quite frightening to a degree, but again, really shifts your perception. It certainly shifted my perception on what AI is, what it can be, and the way to think about it. So there's a couple of examples there. There are many others. You find academic experts, but my number one recommendation, if you want to understand what impact AI might have in your business in the future, is to get and to learn. I'm not an expert. I can't tell you specific ways that it's going to help in the future, but it is definitely a trend that we need to understand. We all owe it to ourselves, to our own businesses or the businesses of our clients, to get clued up so that we can start to help them to understand and start to unpick certain areas that might be useful, and not just surf the wave, not just latch onto a little thing that's come out now and start trying to sell our expertise in that. Build deep understanding and then help your clients where you understand their organizations and businesses in detail to think through some of the long-term future possibilities. So as I always say, I hope you find that useful. You can find more information on my website. I'll put a link to the website. It's always there. There are blog posts, links to the YouTube channel, things that you'll find and ways that I can help you there. It would be great for you to come and connect, drop me a line, give me a call. I'm more than happy to have a conversation. The YouTube channel, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps, and the subscriber numbers are starting to build. It's green shoots at the moment, but you've got to start somewhere. So let's get this thing built. Likewise, if the podcast is where you get your audio, please subscribe to the podcast. Tell your friends about it. Use these videos, use the audio to educate your teams, to get some points across to your teams. They're there to use for free. That's why I put it out there, so that this message, this work of looking into the future, thinking about the vision and strategy for our businesses in the long term can carry on. Anyway, you go and have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.